Why do so many seniors still have belly fat despite dieting and intense cardio? They run, they do all sorts of cardio, and some of them are still even lift weights, but their belly fat still won't budge and most feel embarrassed to admit it. Here's the truth. It's also the biggest reason behind your back pain, and nobody told you that. Let me explain to you why and what actually works. May adlaw na tong tanan. I'm Nathan, I'm your occupational therapist, and I help older adults rebuild their bodies at home with real science, real results, and real empathy. So most people think calories in, calories out equals fat loss. So they slash calories, ramp up their exercises, their cardio, but what happens? Your metabolism slows down and your burn rate drops. You feel weird and worn out and you still can't lose weight, that belly fat. And here's what seniors won't usually admit. They are embarrassed by their belly, even though they won't admit it. They will even say that
This is part of growing old, or that they don't really care what others might think.
But worse, science shows that abdominal fat nearly doubles the risk of chronic back pain in older adults, independent of exercise habits. So no matter what you do with your exercises or your activity, it will still stay there, but there are things that you can do in order to get rid of that. The real issue isn't your calories, it is your hormones. If insulin stays high, your body stays in sugar burning mode. That keeps the belly fat where you hold the stress and pain. And a lot of back pain, again, is caused by your belly fat. So we need to change that. So it is not just sugar, it is constant snacking. Even just a handful of nuts or health bars spikes insulin. Everything that you put in your mouth stops the fat burning stage. So here's the real fix for seniors over 60. Lower your carb intake. Eat less often. That means intermittent fasting. These changes lower insulin, it reboots your metabolism, and unlocks fat burning. One client told me, I did keto diet, I did Atkins, Mediterranean, but my belly is still big. But once we added fasting windows, the inches in her belly, well, not just her belly, all over her body disappeared. It started to disappear. She got skinnier, but still toned. And her back pain also eased up. Now for the exercise, they say you need intense cardio, a lot of exercises like running, HIIT program. But research shows otherwise. Walking longer than 30 minutes cuts belly fat and improves insulin resistance more than high-intensity workouts. Alright, so here's your blueprint to losing belly fat and some of your weight and maybe reduce your back pain. Try walking between 30 to 45 minutes a day. Try to break it into smaller steps, maybe about 15 minutes after eating breakfast, 15 minutes after eating lunch, and then maybe after your dinner you can also walk for about 15 minutes again. And bonus, if you walk after meals, you also control your blood sugar level. Aim for about 8,000 to 10,000 steps initially, and this is not about burning calories. It is about resetting your system. And here is a bonus tip. Try drinking a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar before meals. This will help you regulate your insulin and reduce liver and belly fat from the inside. So drink a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar before meals. Of course, it is impossible to consistently walk outside after meals or whenever you want because it might be raining, it might be a colder month, or your schedule just simply won't allow you to leave the house. And that's where a walking pad comes in. I bought this walking pad and I have been consistent with my walking, more than 8,000 a day. And that should be enough. So try to target between 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. I have noticed this, that most Indians, are not the American Indians, but the Indians from India, when I go walk outside, I also see them, especially after meal times, usually after lunch, which is between 12 to 1, and dinner time, which is between 6 to 7. After that, I consistently see them walking in groups, so the whole family goes walking. That's why you seldom see Indians that are overweight or has a big belly. Aside from being vegetarian, their lifestyle makes them look healthier, and they are also feeling healthier from the inside. Alright, final reminders. This isn't about starving yourself. It is about retraining your metabolism to burn fat again. So lower your carbs, fast a little bit, walk more, and stay consistent. Simple and very sustainable. You can do this every day, especially for seniors. If this hits home, comment down below the phrase burn mode. That will be your attendance check. Share this video to people who have difficulty losing their belly fat and they want to also get rid of their back pain. They have done everything, but you notice that they still have a belly, walking around with a big belly. So share this video to them. And just a reminder, again, these are not to embarrass you, but this will help you reduce your belly fat and improve your ability to be independent at home, because the belly fat is the #1 cause of your back pain. So again, just a reminder, consistency is the key and never give up. Until next time, paalam! Zoom!